So earthworm, it doesn't have a vertebral column, that's why it is known as invertebrates, and is made of and their body is made out of several parts called segments. So if you observe closely, you find that it's not a solid structure, but there are some small parts out here, earthworm, which gives rise to earthworm. Now the movement looks something like this. If you observe here, the movement of earthworm is like this. So suppose an earthworm is moving in this direction, so in that in segments, like I discussed you right now, segments, that are the small parts present out there. Segments, it constitute the longitude muscle and the circular muscle. So suppose if this portion, the bulging portion, when there is bulge in the body while doing the motion, what is being observed? The circular muscle is being relaxed and longitudinal muscle is being contract. Now area where bulging is not there, out there longitude muscle is being relaxed and circular muscle is being contracted. So suppose the earthworm is moving in this direction. So the head, this portion, that is known as the posterior, the tail portion, first it is able to make the grip out here. So it is able to make a grip. So the body is moving forward, this portion is being contracted, it is being relaxed. So as soon as it moves forward, now it releases the grip from here. Now the grip is made out here. This portion is known as the anterior, the head portion. And again after that the movement is taking place, and again it releases the grip and the grip is made out here. So out here in the segment, circular muscle contraction and relaxation is continuously taking place. So this segments, it is a some ring like structure. If you observe each and every segment closely, you will be finding that it has a circular muscle and a longitudinal muscle. So that's how the movement is taking place. And not only that, the earthworm's body, they are able to secrete some slimy substance which help them in movement. So a slimy substance is always out there. Next one is snail. Now snails are also invertebrates. They do not have a vertebral column and they have a shell which protects their body. Now they do not have bones in their body, but they only have a muscular organ which helps them in movement is their foot. So usually they just have muscle in their foot, and some contraction and relaxation takes place in their foot, so that's why they are able to move. So they just have a muscle in their foot. Now they also release a substance called mucus which helps them in movement. So that's why earthworms, they can easily work in any kind of areas, whether it be sharp. So if you make an earthquake worm on work in a knife or any sharp edged area, with the help of mucus, it can able to walk at any kind of area, or it can even climb a wall. The next one which we are going to study is fish. Now main thing what helps in the movement of fish is the streamlined body. Now what is streamlined body? Body which are sharp at the edge and broad at the middle are known as streamlined body. As you can see in the fish, sharp at the edge and broad at the middle, so streamlined body. Now fish have unique kind of substance which helps them in movement of water. Those are your fins. As you can see out here, pectoral fins, pelvis fins, dorsal fins and tail fins. Now we will be seeing some of the function of these fins. Now pectoral fins and the pelvis fins, it helps them to balance their body while swimming. So whenever they are swimming in water, this pectoral and pelvis fins, they help them to balance themselves. Now this pectoral fins, it is used to change direction, and it is also used for slowing down their movements. The pelvis fins, they are like I said, they are used for balancing and all. Then we have this dorsal fins and tail fins. What are the functions? Their functions are usually help in movement. Like you can see out here, it's because of these fins, like they are able to move the tails, and because of that they can move forward. So that's how movement of fish takes place with the help of the fins. Next one which we have is cockroach. So now cockroach, they do have pairs of wing, but they usually don't fly very much. Why? If they are flying, they just fly for a very short distance. Unlike other insects, they do not fly for a very long distance. Now the unique property of cockroach is it has three pairs of legs. Like you can see out here, six legs. That's why they are able to run very fast. So these three legs movement takes place at the same time. So once the three legs are walking, the three pairs of legs, movement of these legs takes place simultaneously. So once the three legs are walking, the other three legs will be relaxing. So if these three legs are walking, these three legs will be relaxing, and if these three legs are walking, this will be relaxing. So that's how they are able to move. Like human beings, we walk this manner, so they walk with these three legs and other three legs. So that's how they are able to move fast on the ground. Then we have birds. So a unique property of birds. So birds, the skeletal system is highly adapted for flying. So unlike other animals or other insects, the body of birds are extremely different. So they have hollow bones. That means they have some hollow areas in bones, which makes their weight very less. Then instead of teeth, they have a light beak. So they do not have teeth, they just have a beak, with the help of which they are able to eat. So the hind limbs, the limbs in the hands, they are converted. The hind limbs, they are just used for walkings and all. But the forelimbs, hind limbs are okay, hind limbs are one which are attached to the leg. So hind limbs consist, they do have hind limbs, that's why they are able to walk for short distance. But their forelimbs, they are modified into wings. So unlike other animals, they have hands, birds have wings, which are very powerful and which helps them to fly. Now the reason they are able to fly is because of some kind of feather. So they have down feather, counter feather, and flight feather. So down feather, they are usually attached to the skin. So their skin, the feather attached to the skin consists of down feather. So usually there are some air space out there which is filled, which is those area are able to trap air, with the help of which they are able to fly, and sometimes they are also able to trap heat. That's why they feel warm. Now the second kind of feather is contour feather, which lies over the down feather. The contour feather, they all have another feather, contour feather, and the third one is flight feather, which are usually present in their wings and their tails. So with the help of flight feather, they are able to fly. Then movements of bird, usually the simple movement technique they use is downstroke and upstroke. So as you can see here, downstroke and upstroke, with the help of this downstroke and upstroke, um, um, side by side. So first they do downstroke and upstroke, and with the help of this movement they are able to fly. Another one is snake. So snakes, they do not have leg, but they use their muscles, and with the help of scale they are able to walk. A snake will only be able to walk in rough surfaces. So they cannot be able to walk in smooth surface. Why? Because their scales, they are able to grab the rough surface, and because of that they are able to move. And the scales on their bellies, so the scales on the stomach, it acts as an anchor. So the movement of snake is somewhat like this, a wave manner type. So with this we end the chapter, and after few moments I'll be sending you your home assignments. Thank you.